Willlinamtic, Connecticut. So this is the Boombox parade. We got these fairies out here as usual. But where are the state police out here? We know these clowns don't come out here to help anybody. They're just here to steal some money, get some overtime. Call the state police. Tell them you need help in Willlinamtic, Connecticut. See what they tell you. They're not going to help you. What up, Sean? Look at these guys. Real heroes.
It's not the same guy.
Look at that thing. That thing's old. Midget Clark. This guy got caught waving his gun in a nightclub a couple years ago. But he didn't get in any trouble. Out of state, different state, everything. Seems bigger than it's been. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The cop's so goddamn little. He's all roided out. But this is... I don't know if they lead where it stops. I know it goes up Main Street, but I don't know to where. But we'll see. I forgot this was today.
Yes.
They used to throw... Was it this parade? They used to throw candy and all sorts of stuff. But it seems pretty laid back. What up, John? Happy 4th of July, everyone. Appreciate you, bud. I mean, I don't think there's anything extravagant going on out here. At least not right now. What up, bud? How are you?
How are you?
Living the dream. Just checking on these losers, you know. How'd you make out? Did they ever drop your thing yet?
Oh yeah, I got dropped.
Dismissed? Good.
Hey.
I was telling my lawyer about that the other day, and he was like, dude, there's no way. I'm like, no, dude, they definitely did all this stuff to fucking my boy, and then turned around and didn't do a goddamn thing for him. That he was the victim. You couldn't believe it. I was telling him about how, remember when they kept saying they were going to arrest me for talking? Yeah. And he was like, you got that on video? I'm like, yeah, because I got a hearing coming up for Gilly. Yeah, dude, he brought the chick to court. The victim, he went and picked her up and brought her to court. Yeah. She was blowing him, or he was blowing her. One or the other, blowing each other in there. I don't think he likes girls, but I'm around. Where does this end? That's what it,
Water Park.
Water? No, Memorial. Water's that way, right?
Yeah, Memorial Park.
All right. I thought so. I'll see you. I'll be out here. Hit me up, bud. That was this kid Dylan. He actually was the one who Willlinamtic, the great officers, refused to help last year. He went there 3 times in a week to make a complaint, and they wouldn't do anything for him. They wouldn't even take the complaint. They decided that they're not gonna do it. Even so, he called me and asked me to go with him. And the 4th time I went, and magically they took his complaint. I'd like to see these guys come out and do this stuff, not get paid. I wonder if they filled out waivers to have these children in these police cars for ride-alongs. I'll get them from this side. The biggest crooks in all of town. One second. So not only are they just getting paid to do a parade, but now they get to bring their little kids with them and do all that. That's one of the dumbest cops out here, Ravello. His dad's a state trooper, a disgraced state trooper, but he actually tried to get a job at multiple police departments and they wouldn't hire him anywhere. I don't know why, I don't know if there's more to it, but they wouldn't hire him because he's a fucking retard. The state police wouldn't, he tried a few times, they wouldn't hire him, it was like 8 or 9 departments he tried to get a job at. And they wouldn't hire him. So, Willlinamtic, though, they're the ones that took him. Eastern? College cops? What up, buddy?
What up,
Happy
dude?
4th of July. Good to see you. Same here. I like him. I like Rivera. There's some of these dudes that work here just because they need a job. And then there's other guys that work here because they genuinely, truly enjoy harassing people and wearing that costume. I like how it's led by a bicycle cop. I haven't seen them out on patrol on bikes in years now. What up, Brad? Living, how you? You guys are open today? It's actually packed though. Quite a few people out here. I'm actually surprised. Lock the hole. Can I get through, guys? Sorry. Oh, Dalmatian. I love Dalmatians. These these winners here. Right. The chief would hit somebody. Chief is retarded, as we know. Silva. They don't get promoted because they're the right officer. They get promoted because they're just in line. The only career you can get, well, I don't know, there might be other careers, but promotions are just based off of, you're supposed to get a promotion, not off of who's doing the best, who's the best for the position, who's the smartest. If they went off of that, they would never be a chief. This is a tall ass dude, man. But this is it. This is a Boombox parade, Willlinamtic. They do it every year, every 4th. It's one of the few parades they do out here. One of the few things they actually do. And it looks more like it's a parade, I guess, for the police than the town or anything else. Dumbest chief ever, Silva. Retarded. Followed by one of the dumbest managers ever, Ravella. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't dealt with Eastern cops. Oh, where'd the Eastern cops? Oh, that's the Eastern cops. So I haven't dealt with Eastern cops too much. But the few times I have talked to them, they've been alright. And then the police are all going to go hang out at the PD and have a cookout all day instead of out working. How many do you think they're on right now? Kind of like when they had a street takeover and they all, they made up that there was going to be a street takeover. There was never going to be a street takeover. Appreciate you, bud. It's weird when some people say stuff. He just had his hand out. I was like, what? Didn't say anything. I almost didn't see him. I would have felt bad if I would have walked by. But this is the Boombox parade. And it goes Gilson's, is it Gilson? No, Memorial. It starts at Gilson, it ends at Memorial. This is actually where the Willlinamtic police punched that 22-year-old kid in the face last summer during Third Thursday for asking why the police had a 14-year-old in a chokehold. No killer. They must have decided it was probably safest for the community to keep him away from children. But I'm pumped to see. I don't know, dude. I don't feel like I've ever seen this many people at any of these. Any of them ever. It gets packed all the way up from the start, all the way down to the bottom. Those two are new. I've never seen either of those. They got the road blocked off all the way down there. Huh. But I love how these idiots try to make everything about themselves. It's America's birthday. Let's lead the parade. Is that the Chiefs kid? Like everybody else is driving around with looks like their kids? I wonder if they stop at Memorial Park like they did for the last one, and if they have like a ceremony. I wonder. Or do they just rush back to the PD and have a cookout? Because what was it, Memorial Day? Whatever the last one was. Why is manager Ravella driving a vehicle that's not a manager's car? Blows my mind. Oh, we got this news lady right here. Oh, drone. I knew I heard it. They're packed, though. People got tents, got everything. Oh, more news. This is the Willlinamtic Boombox Parade. I just want to see what's happening up here.
That's the car that brought over for service, that one there.
Oh, News 8. It's funny. The news flocks out here for stupid parades like this, but they don't come out here when the police are putting 14-year-old kids in chokeholds or punching people in the face for no reason, you know. They don't come out here for any of that stuff. Or when the dumbass police arrest people for simply talking, you know what I mean? But here in Connecticut's a really heavy blue gang state. They support the blue gang, not the red gang. They're all demented. Most of them. Oh, NBC. More drones. No, I don't. Doesn't look like they're going to be doing anything down here. Last time they had this whole field packed out. So they're going to turn off there and just loop around. Chief Silva, piece of trash. That's really why I wanted to be chief, just so he could sit at the front of the pack and wave to everybody. Not because he actually was good at his job. It seems like Willlinamtic just hires misfits and officers that no other departments would hire. Like, reading these dudes' personnel files, that's really what it looks like. Like, Giller got admitted to drinking and driving multiple times, admitted to taking illicit, illegal drugs that weren't his, didn't pass the polygraph. They never said if he actually went back and passed the polygraph, but yet they gave him a job. Ravella, the one right here, he was actually raided. His workplace was raided for selling drugs before he was a cop. And of course they said he didn't get charged because he didn't know anything about it. Nothing. That's what they all claim, right? But he couldn't figure out if people were selling drugs out of the business he worked at, but he was going to catch criminals on the street. Right? That makes sense. But I don't know why, like, the fire department isn't leading the parade. The ones who actually deserve to lead it. That would make sense, right? Too much sense. Man, I hope they turn right here. If they do, then I could tell them they all suck. Worst chief ever. Chief sucks. He said he uses his discretion to get officers out of trouble. And that's one of the dumbest managers in the department right here. Ravella, straight retard. Eastern cop, they're alright. I don't know who it is. I'm not gonna say anything unless we know. We know they're both trash. So I forgot how long this has been going on. Oh yeah, see they all sped off now. Oh, ends up here. Not here, ends up here. We're just gonna park in the middle of the road now. Typical. This is how retarded they are. I gotta do a 4-point turn, even though the road's completely empty. You guys should have been leading that parade, man. Huh? That doesn't mean that the other trucks are down there. That's what he said. It doesn't mean you're leading the parade. Chief Silva, you suck. Better watch out, because out here they'll arrest you for simply talking, for simply stating how you feel. Ravella, roll up his window. Ravella's trash! Oh, I want to bring my kid with me. Let's see who's, they've been hiring a ton of new cops, so, there's a lot of new faces. And what's scary about that is they let pretty much apprentices and rookie officers train rookie officers. Giller's only been a cop for 3 years. In any real trade, that's an apprentice, right? I mean, let's do the math. 3 years in, with about 6 weeks of training. What's you know what I mean? How qualified do you think you are? And even though they have many veteran officers on the Willinatic police force, I guess they're all just lazy, or I don't know what it is, but they don't want to have any of the cops that actually been around the block and not making mistakes. And well, they probably still are making mistakes, but on a daily basis. You know what I mean? They don't want them training him, but they'll let Giller, a guy who doesn't even know what he's talking about. Oh, you can just do circles on your moped? That was kind of like when they shut down the parks for the street takeover, right? And then they had four-wheelers pulling up to the cops, asking cops how to get into the park that nobody was supposed to be in, and the cops give them a way around. Yeah, I don't know who this is. No idea. So these idiots literally just... We'll go on this side because they're all sitting on this side now. But it just blows my mind because all these idiots are supposed to have some of them are supposed to have a day off. Everywhere else is shut down today. But we need to steal as much as we can, so we need to put officers in the parade. Just like when they go to Third Thursday every third Thursday of the month throughout the whole summer, and they have 5 cops sitting down at Third Thursday. For some reason, they're not wearing body cameras because I don't know why. But despite the state law, they don't wear body cameras. But they're on the clock. They're getting paid. They don't do these things. They don't do food drives, fundraisers, parades. They don't do any of that on their own time. So I don't really get why we're out here acting like they're heroes. Anybody can sign up to do a job and do it. Well, I'm lying, not anybody. Because as we know, Connecticut will not hire fit or qualified people, especially smart people. If you do too well on the tests, they will not hire you. And the courts have ruled in Connecticut that they can discriminate against smart people. They literally said that. And then they said if we, the people, want it changed, we have to change the law. But people only care when they're directly dealing with a piece of shit cop, not when it's somebody else's kid, not when it's somebody else's family or problem. They don't then. And that's part of the big problem. Oh, thank God they came back and parked on this side. Yeah, the chief, he said that he has discretion. That's why all the Willmanic PD employees can park illegally every day, parking 2-hour parking for 8 hours to 10 hours, because their ticket buddy won't do anything. So, this guy didn't even know what the laws were for officers, or that officers couldn't break the law. Manager Ravella went to tell me when I went to complain on the last chief that they don't have to follow the laws, and no matter what, at any point in time while they're driving. They don't have to. So, he actually told me, he went as far as to tell me it existed in the statutes and told me to go look. Well, not only did I look and it doesn't exist, but every other officer at the department called him a bold-faced liar and said that he was lying. But that's no surprise. Look at that fucking darked out tip plate, can't even read it. Typical Connecticut gangbanger. I got a tinted plate cover so you can't read my plate, but I'm gonna pull you over for your plate. I can't even see the chat, guys. It's so bright out here. Just out here showing everybody what's going on out here. What else? We actually caught the chief Silva, before he was the chief. That's how I found out they do all their laundry on shift, in the middle of shift. Town pays for these idiots to do their laundry. Not pays for them to do their laundry, but allows them to do it on shift. Which, I don't see any real excuse for that, other than there's just no real crime out here. If you have that much free time and you can't spend 10 minutes dropping your laundry off, then you got some serious issues. Ravella's the one that showed up and assaulted me for simply standing there filming. I couldn't be there, even though I was further away, and there was a kid literally 10 feet behind them filming. I couldn't be there. The other kid could be. You can drop something off. Are they dating? Why else would they be dropping something off to each other? They gotta be in a relationship. That's what I'm going with. Celebrate America's birthday. Just don't talk too loud. Don't have a camera. These guys might assault you. They might beat you up simply for talking. We know Ravella's not that smart. He doesn't even know what the laws or the statutes are. But he'll pretend like he does. Silva, he uses officer discretion so he doesn't have to hold police accountable. That's a great chief, right? That's who you want leading your department. A guy who refuses to... Oh, is that Senator Blumenthal? I think it is. It's weird because none of these frauds come out here ever. They don't come out here when citizens are getting abused or when people actually need them. They come out here for pictures and stuff like this. Yeah, that's definitely him. He'd be pretty upset if he knew that there was two people right behind him, these two clowns, posing as police officers, claiming to help. Oh, here comes Midget Clark. Do some more steroids. That's weird though. I didn't know Ravella was only 2 inches taller. Ravella's a midget too. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff there with Clark. There's a lot of stuff. You gonna come over and whine? A bunch of retards who have done nothing but support people that act like kings are now whining saying no kings. Doesn't make much sense. Ravella wanted to put his car right in the way. Come to this side. Less than a year ago, they punched a kid right in the face in the middle of an event for the public. Not just for the public, for the kids. So, oh, Richard, you're a Democrat. We don't like your gang. We support this gang now. That's it. I wonder what he's getting paid to stand out here and wave to everybody. Huh?
Good turnout.
A lot of people. More, I feel like more than there's been.
Say again?
More people than there's been, I feel like.
I think so.
Yeah. I haven't seen this many people here in a while.
You come regularly to the demonstrations
Yeah.
on Friday.
Where?
Frog Bridge, 5 to 6 every Friday.
I'll come and check it out.
Our biggest is 3,000.
That's big.
Most of them 250.
Good for you.
Yeah, it worked out well. It's really good.
There's a lot. I was surprised, dude, when I came and I saw how many people there were.
Yeah.
Because I've been coming for a long time, and I don't feel like I've ever seen.
I think people are sick and tired of stuff. We got good response coming down the road too. Yeah, I mean, it was one place to be really wild and quiet for a while.
Yeah. It's
In Eastern Connecticut, just to get that kind of support.
yeah. This town needs a lot of support.
Yep.
There's a lot of stuff out here.
You from here?
Yeah.
Me too.
I wasn't born here, but I grew up here.
Yeah, I was born here.
So I've been out here for a while. 20 years.
At least blue ball, maybe.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Shaking hands with everybody you can. Probably most campaigning started a few
Yep.
years.
Is he running again?
Oh, I'm sure he is.
I thought that somebody said. I thought I read he wasn't. I wasn't sure.
It's not his turn this time.
Oh, okay.
Nice chat.
Have a good one. Stay cool, dude.
See you on a Friday.
Yes. What he doesn't know is I don't support their cause, but I'll definitely come check it out. Anybody out here just simply exercising their rights. It's weird though, because when they had that staged march a couple weeks ago with all the weirdos, the police, these same fools that will actually attack you for saying something or filming, were protecting their demonstration. Yeah, see the fire truck, the fire guy said, oh, we got trucks in there. Yeah, look at where the fire truck is. You can't even see it in the camera, all the way back there. The real heroes, all the way in the back. Instead we get these retards leading out. Where did Richard go? Oh, he's all the way up there. This is big though for Willillamtic. Let's put our nicest costume on and iron it out. This is what you get. Willillamtic's finest. 3 failures. You couldn't tell that Pride was last month. I mean, when they had their rally for America's birthday, half of the flags were Pride flags. Hartford Healthcare, that's actually who's ruining the state of Connecticut. They're monopolizing healthcare in Connecticut. While acting like they're here to help. Willillamtic actually lost it was actually the first women's halfway house in the state of Connecticut, and it was one of, if not the biggest programs in Willillamtic. They had multiple halfway houses. They actually put a guy that was in charge of their finances and never had anything to do with running a program in charge of running the program, and he blew it. I mean, there was more to it, but he actually made a deal with one of the other programs out here. Yeah. So what happens when everybody else needs to park? They can't. How many dummies does it take? That looks like a police uniform, doesn't it? I'm not going to wear my uniform, but I'm going to wear my vest. I want to look normal with a flair of tyrant, just so people know. Good job. They actually started buying Dodges too. They stopped with Fords because they said they broke too easily. They kept breaking. It's got nothing to do with how they're driven or the retards driving them. It's the car's problem. It's the car's fault. I mean, we see a wrecked Willillamtic police cruiser every month at the PD. I don't think it matters what vehicle you take and slam into another vehicle with. They're going to be broken. But that's just my opinion. What up, Brandon? Bothered. What up, guys? I can't see it much, but when I do. I actually went to school with a kid driving this truck.
Everybody sit! Everybody sit on the ground!
Maybe they should have told everybody, like, beforehand, instead of just screaming at them. You coming to help them yell at the kids? I think almost anybody would get away from that guy. Look like Shane. Where'd Richard go? Oh, he's down there. I see him. The bench shop. The bench shop's been out here forever, too. Like, literally, that's one of the oldest stores I could remember. You're going to drive through the parade, and I'm going to be the only one in the bed of the truck standing up there with my nuts against the flag. We're going to celebrate America's birthday, or the 4th of July. These two look like they're ready to kiss over there. Are they coupling? Are they having a domestic disagreement? Try to hold it at the parade, but there's also a bunch of children, and I don't really want to get everybody's kids if I don't have to. What a hero. This is why we have officers out here. They won't help keep you safe, but they'll take your picture. They won't stand up for your rights or anything, but they'll sure take your picture. And it's just weird when people come out, you know what I mean? Word on the street is this guy was cheating on his pregnant wife with a dirty stripper that had herpes back in 2013-ish. But he's such a good guy, right? Or how about when he got caught? That was, I don't want to say speculation, just hearsay, but from the person that, it wasn't just somebody told somebody that told somebody. It was actually coming from the stripper he was sleeping with, but he did get in trouble for going to Rhode Island to a nightclub and whipping his gun out and waving it around. Well, he didn't get in trouble, you know, because he wears that costume, but anybody else would have got in trouble. I should say the department covered it. Whoever else covered it. But he's a good guy because he comes out and acts like he does things for the community. It was weird seeing the state police out here though. How long is this thing? The big clusterfuck up there. Oh my god. Look at this sign. The heart. For your children's future. It's weird what they selectively care about for their children. Is it a fish? The tall guy there with glasses, the one with the hat on, the not police hat. It was actually right. Was it right here? It was up there more. He said that he smoked crack. I asked him if he was smoking crack. He said, yeah. He said, it seems right. But the way you're trying to just arbitrarily tell me I can't be over here. Oh, what? That's the dopest costume I've seen yet down there. It's the frog. I bet. For the town of frogs. Frog Bridge. It's weird because people like come to this town just to see the frog bridge and the thread mills. But to people that grow up here and see it all the time, it's like nothing special. And it's days like today. This is also why they trespassed us from the parking garage next to the police department. You know, the parking garage that's there for the public. Was because I was catching them they would go have cookouts. And I'd go up there and I'd tape them. Because that's the only spot you can get really close to them, even with them. Otherwise, you got to tape all the way from the back. And I guess they don't like everybody knowing that they're just hanging out at the cookouts. I mean, it's pretty obvious now. Unless there's something like this going on. These retards don't even come out of the department during the day. Good job. The Willinatic Food Co-op is supposed to be getting bigger. I heard they bought the property. Oh yeah, tell them to keep going. People are dumb. How could you tell it wasn't okay to go? The judge. That thing's sweet. How stupid some people are. I can't tell there's a parade coming at me and the road shut down. I don't know why they had the road blocked off up there. No idea. Uh-oh. Is someone whining, Mama Dukes? We got another full-grown crybaby. Yeah, oh, I'm saying inappropriate things because so many people can hear me, right? These trucks were just retarded. So goddamn ugly. I'm gonna enter this into the parade because it's an SSR. Another bike cop. That bike looks like a piece of trash, dude. What do they got him out here? Did he just steal that from a kid? It sure looks like it. This is Willinamantic, Connecticut. Yeah, you're right about that all the time. There's always somebody that's got to come in line. It's okay. Look how big that hat is. Yeah. Old tractor. See some cool stuff coming through. Well, I got to run over and tell him to keep going. You really think he was going to park there? Oh, what a great vehicle. I gotta ride with the back open so I can just have even more stuff hanging out. Is that Ronnie? Kyle Stearns Contractor. The Stearns own a big farm. I don't know if it's the same farm, but in Scotland. They produce milk and stuff like that. I think I see the end of it. I don't know. I didn't know this was going to be this long. First Congressional Church. Blumenthal just keeps walking out into the middle of the parade. It's weird. They yell at everybody else to keep it moving and they can't stop and this and that, but they don't say anything to Blumenthal. Yes! Egg and cheese. I don't know what it's for though. Giddy up. I don't know. Egg and cheese where? Just anywhere? Get one anywhere, or is it for a specific business? Oh yeah. Look at my Tricell. Great ends here. It's not road legal. I want a three-wheeler. I want the two-stroke three-wheeler. Here come all the classics. recording off Sony Walkman. I know, dude. It's all your mom had. That's all I could borrow this morning. I didn't even realize Walkmans had cameras. Sounds pretty high tech for the times. It's funny that people are whine about what you're recording off of. You know, you could have the best phone, best camera in the world. It has nothing to do with what it shows up on YouTube as, because it has nothing to do with the camera. Genius. Tell us more about what you don't understand or know about. I wonder if the ticket ferry's working today or if you got the day off. They got no standards in this town for knowing how long you were parked somewhere. They don't chalk the tires. They don't take pictures. They don't actually do anything. They just say you've been parked there too long and they write you a ticket. It's weird that senators can make it out here, but the mayor's not out here. The same mayor that tells everybody to come out here and spend all their money in Willinamantic and do this and do that, right? The same one that's never actually out here for anything. Look at that horn, dude. Willinamantic, Connecticut. Oh, Spec Tech, it must be true because you're whining about it, right? I'm just talking. I'm just showing everybody the parade. Don't like it, you can click off. Clearly you like it.
Welcome here. Come join the show.
I think this is the most that the Chief's done for the community in maybe his whole term. Harley. Oh, where's Saplicki? You gonna run him down? Tell him they gotta move? He didn't want to tell them. They scare him. They got motorcycles. They're scary. Look at Clark taking pictures with his phone. Uh-oh. I want to see what they're looking at. What time is it now? 12:07. Saw quite a few people coming through. A lot of places open too that I didn't think would be. Barber shops open. Quite a few stores. Dairy Queen. Dairy, they'd be stupid to be closed today. Right in the middle of it. Working hard or hardly working? They really have the transit buses in the parade. That's what it looks like back there. I wonder what's going on with their little midget that got caught drunk driving. You know, the one that was driving on this road actually, doing over 100 in a 25. The one that hit, 5 or 6 parked cars. Then called his sister and tried to have her take the blame, because they're such stand-up guys. Actually, the same department, they actually run around telling everybody else to act like men and act like adults. Yet every time it's them, they're whining and lying. Instead of setting that example that they're talking about. Come see us race, New London Waterford Speed Bowl. Go to those. We don't have too many tracks in Connecticut overall. We have Waterford, Thompson, Stafford. Can't really think of any other ones. I don't know why they feel the need to tell everybody which ways they can go. It's pretty apparent which way you can go. There's only 2 ways you can go. Monte Carlo. My dad would be so happy if he saw that. Oh, you better get him. Get him. You gotta get him, Ravella. Takes more than one. I gotta tell them to move. Ravella's so goddamn dumb. He gotta make Saplicky walk all the way over there. I mean, it kind of is a dumb parking spot when they're letting people come out and go right. As we know, they're not the brightest. He was driving that one. We just steal Clark's car. Clark gonna take his. She's the way y'all's rights. She talking to these losers? They would have to know what your rights are to take them away. Yukon. Didn't even hit the backboard. Oh, they do, see? We need to make sure we get the town buses in the parade. I can't believe this parade's so goddamn long. I don't ever remember it being so long. That's what she said. Pennsylvania, Willlinamtic, Connecticut. The ambulance is back there, way back there. Modern, you can't expect much more out of these fools. A lot of these are the same idiots that go out and preach no kings and then turn around and vote for an idiot that does the same exact things that they're opposing. You can't make this stuff up. The same people that have been silent their whole life want to come out and speak now. They care right now, but in 2 years when somebody from the blue gang gets voted in again, they'll be okay with the same exact shit that's going on right now. You don't really care if you selectively care. That doesn't make you a patriot. That makes you an idiot. Oh, see? I knew Ravella would be back. These are nasty, fascist Gestapo. It's been going on for years, not just this year, not just last year. The country's been Gestapo-like for my whole life, and nobody's cared. Now people care. It's weird. Like I said last time, if all these people actually got together and tried to make a change in their own community, they might actually get somewhere. But I don't know why they're walking around thinking that this is going to affect or change anything on the level of the president. You think he cares? Do you think it actually affects him? I don't. You know what's real Gestapo-like? Kind of like when in Norwich, Connecticut, how the mayor spent years trying to get a new police department, even though they don't need one. I don't see why they would possibly need one. If anything, they need a smaller department, because if you go through that town, all you see are police hiding in the back of parking lots. You don't see them out doing traffic. You don't see them doing anything. You see them hiding in the back of parking lots. Well, since it got shut down twice and the people said no twice, and the mayor's on his way out this year, he went and signed a deal for $800,000 for a piece of property for them. And it sounds like he's trying to just get around voting for the department altogether. That's pretty Gestapo-like. But I don't know. They don't care about that, clearly. Do a wheelie. No. You'd have to be an idiot to want Joe Biden back. I don't want the criminal. I don't want the red gang. I want the blue gang. I want the last idiot. Why aren't these heroes going around handing out water and stuff, making sure people are staying hydrated, doing things that actually matter? No, we can't do things that actually benefit the community. Instead, as you see, they take things that are meant for children. Oh, we want those pops. Give us them. What would Obama say? Obama would say, I deported more illegals than you. I think that's what Obama would say. And it's weird, because it's almost as if all the people crying about deportation right now don't know that. They surely weren't out throwing a fit and acting like it was wrong when he was doing it. We didn't have people prancing around the streets saying, no kings. But that tends to see, like, I don't know, it seems to be the way it goes. People only have a problem with it if it's the other gang. You too, enjoy it, stay cool. Second to none. I just keep expecting to see the end of this thing. And don't. Oh, what'd they turn this into? This used to be the shelter back in the day, right? I'm pretty sure. No, that was was it? No, that was I don't know, it might have been for a little bit. But it was a stone place before that. I don't know what it is now. Guy's had his playing on his phone the whole day. I'm here to just collect the check and sit on my phone. Okay, so it's over. Not over yet, but the end's right up here. Oh, no way. Wood truck. I used to work at the sawmill in like the next town over. And honestly, it was one of my favorite jobs I ever had. If they like paid what they should, I would have stayed there forever. Oh, don't stop. They're going to come yell at you. You're all right. I think it's dope. You just leave Main Street shut down all day. I'm wondering if they're just going to go right back to the department and have a cookout, sit around all afternoon, or if they're going to just try and harass a bunch of people before they get out of town, then go have a cookout. Light Hill. Well, that was it. Boombox Parade. Willlinamtic. 2025. This genius. I gotta get out of here. Oh, he just wanted to move his cruiser closer. He wanted to fit in. Oh, take two? Thank you. Have a good day. Some little girl gave me 2 bracelets. Oh no, that person just busted their ass right there. Just watch that lady fall. Oh, that sucks. How did you even do that? Don't worry, the Kung Fu guy's gonna help you up. I love huskies. Huskies are my favorite dogs. One of them. Beautiful. They only caught on 2 minutes later. Let's not call the qualified people. We're not qualified to handle medical injuries, but we're here to help. Chief just gotta go stand there, just to be there. Right in front of Blumenthal. Is that why they're acting concerned? Let's not forget, Norwich police ended Jacob Seven's life for a medical call because they showed up to a medical call. So, anything can happen here. What? Is this round 2 of the parade? I'm kind of surprised they don't have, like, they have groups of cops just sitting everywhere throughout the town, that they don't have paramedics out anywhere. People actually qualified to help people if they needed help. I know you're hurt. I could just hurt you some more. I could give you a ticket. I could arrest you. Yes.
Yeah. 5 seconds.
This is Memorial Park. Only spot with some shade. I'm not 1,000% sure, but I mean, Ravella's daddy was a cop. They talk about it in his personnel file. I'm pretty sure it's the. He talks about his daddy. He wants to be a state trooper just like his daddy, but he couldn't be. They wouldn't take him. Um, I'm pretty sure his father is Officer Ravella, the commissioner. I think he was the commissioner. He was voted to have no confidence and had to step down during the ticket scandal. This is a tiny town. This town is beyond small. Beyond small. He'll just left this dude standing over by the car. The guy that rode through the parade with the chief. Oh, just wait here, bud. We'll be back. But what up?
Can you do me a favor?
What
I
do you
don't give a
need?
fuck that you record, but can you keep your kids out of the video?
Where is it?
My kids are the little ones.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. This is my husband, Danny.
Nice to meet you, bud. It's live, so I'm gonna have to go back and do it, but
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I think I've seen a couple of your things pop up.
probably. I don't trust these guys.
I think I've seen you in different towns.
I go everywhere.
Some other cops.
Norwich, New
Which
Britain.
ones are the worst?
These guys.
Yeah.
Overall, these guys. A lot of other departments, like, I like most of them. There's
Yeah.
just some bad ones. But
They just like to fuck with you out here.
it's not even, they do, but it's not even what they do to me. It's just how they treat everybody else.
Yeah.
They're real, I don't even know the right way to say it, but they target select groups of people.
Oh, yeah,
And
definitely.
I got them they sit outside of Cameo and Kingswoods and all these places, and they just wait for people to pull, and then they pull them over and they turn it into an hour search for
definitely, yeah.
no goddamn reason.
Where there's a car pulled over and there's like 8 cop cars. Like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the time to do something illegal.
Yeah,
oh,
it would
right
be.
here.
And they're not that bright. No, like all of them. Ravello, the manager here, his dad was a state cop. His dad was a cop. He wanted to be a cop like his dad. He applied at like 9 departments and they wouldn't hire him anywhere. Nowhere would hire him. And then he applied here and they were like, yeah, we'll hire you. And then he sucks. Yeah, it is. It's a real thing.
Oh, it definitely is.
But
Need somebody to give me a damn job like that.
work for the town. The mayor, Willinianic, the mayor just gave his daughter a job in the town hall. His daughter's,
Gazebo?
yeah, his daughter's an active drug user. Like, I don't have nothing against. I was a drug addict, so I ain't got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? But like, that chick was just messing up, and you guys just gave her a job in the town hall. You ain't giving none of these other people out here opportunities.
No, definitely.
Like, do it if you're gonna do it. Open it up to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
You just give it to your goddamn daughter.
Next time I see him, yo, what's up?
Yeah. The first time I ever met him,
$100K a year?
he lies too. He said he don't get paid to be the mayor, which Google says median pay of mayors in Connecticut's like 80 grand. So I FOIA'd it, and they won't show me the records. It came out he does make money, but they won't tell me how much.
Isn't that like freedom of information shit? You should
Yeah.
be able to get it, right?
Yeah, but it's if I want
To
to
pay.
file it and
Yeah.
go waste a day to go to Hartford to sit there. It's just
Bullshit.
not worth it at the end.
Yeah.
But It's life. They don't follow any of the Freedom of Information Act stuff. None of it. If you want any records, it's going to take 10 months to get them.
Jump through hoops.
Yeah, literally. Or they'll give you like part of it. They won't give you they'll give you the video, but they won't give you the reports. Or they'll give you the reports, but they won't give you the video. And then when you go back and you're like, oh, you didn't give it to me. They won't even give you a receipt for the stuff you buy. They pocket your money. I've been trying to get a receipt for like $130 for stuff they made me pay them for, and they will not give me a receipt.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
There should definitely be a receipt. There needs to be a record.
Yeah, because if not, who knows? Then it just goes in their pocket, and they charge some people for records, other people don't have to pay.
All about who you know and
Yeah, it is. Like, dude, all these people. That dude got caught waving a gun in a nightclub in 2012 in Rhode Island, across state lines.
Yeah.
Whipped his gun out in a nightclub over an issue, and he never got in trouble for it. Sleeping with dirty-ass hookers when his wife was at home pregnant. Like, with herpes. Chick had herpes. Like, he's going home sleeping with his wife after sleeping with some dirty-ass strippers. I mean, do you, but don't come out and act like a saint afterwards.
yeah, that's the issue.
Like,
Don't act like a
Yeah,
greatest thing ever.
but... And it sucks, because the few that they do have in Willinamantic that I mean, it's my opinion, but that are good are fucking leaving. They'll all be retiring in like a year or two.
That's how it happens. You get a few good ones.
You know Giller?
I don't know many cops out here. I've
He's
never
like the worst one in the whole
pulled
town.
over out here twice, so I don't
He's the
know.
one training them. He's a rookie training rookies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's
Like, either time I got pulled over out here, I never had a bad interaction.
really?
Yeah.
See,
Like, I'm just, like, I got pulled
I
over,
never
my
got
car
pulled
wasn't
over out here.
registered, And he was like, oh, you know your car's not registered? I'm like, no. He's like, okay.
see, that's
so,
cool.
he's like, just go get it registered. I'm like, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious.
They pulled me
He's
over
like,
right
"I'm
there
just
one
gonna
night
go."
before I started this stuff for yelling at somebody at a green light way down there because they were sitting at a green light, and I was like, fucking go. I got pulled over down here, and they're like, oh, why were you swearing at me? And I was like, dude, I wasn't talking to you. Is that why I'm being stopped? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, they can't stop you from swearing at them.
No. They do. I don't even swear, and I get arrested. They've arrested me so many times for just talking. The last time was asking them to scan my girl's plate. I said, oh, you want to scan her plate? Got arrested. The time before that, I didn't say anything. I was just there filming. They arrested me. The time before that, I said, don't let them search you. Tell them to kick rocks. They arrested me. They're crazy, dude.
Eventually, that'll be a lawsuit.
I got it coming up in court soon. I got a hearing at the end of the month in front of a judge. Because, like, I got in a lot of trouble when I was younger. I haven't been in real trouble in like 15 years. And now, like, I got all this stupid stuff, and it looks like I'm getting in trouble, but I'm not really doing anything. They're out of control.
Lawsuit, and maybe a suspension, dude.
We need to just be able to start getting these dudes fired. If you're fucking bad, dude, you gotta go. Like,
if they have to pay for the lawsuit, then they think.
well,
about
yeah,
their
qualified immunity needs to go. What other fucking country protects criminals? Like, it's the same thing. But it needs to go not just the cops. The cops is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Judges and prosecutors are even worse. You can't even ever get after them.
I've dealt with the legal system. I get it.
It's iffy to get a cop, but you can still go after a cop. You're never going to get a judge or a prosecutor. Like, what's your name?
Dan.
Oh, my name's Dan too. Nice to meet you, bud.
Yeah, and Nicole.
You know my brother?
Yeah. He just went on vacation with us.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I haven't even seen him in a minute. I saw him a couple weeks ago.
We were down in Mexico for.
How was that?
It was fucking beautiful.
Was it?
Yeah,
I've never been at it, like, further than Maine.
it was beautiful, dude.
He's doing good.
Good.
I haven't even seen him in like a year.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Went snorkeling and was just chilling for a week.
Really?
He always, anytime me and Nicole go on vacation without the kids, we always just call Mike, like, yo, you coming? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, okay.
I know. It's good for him to get away because he works a lot.
Exactly, and that's, like, he doesn't go anywhere unless we call him, be like, hey, we got a cruise booked, like,
Yeah, he don't
get
do
to
anything.
Rome. And we're like, okay, and then he gets to Rome, and,
Yeah.
but if we don't invite him, he's just not going to take a vacation, so.
Yeah. That's how he is.
Tell Nicole, like, yo, text Mike, tell him what dates we're going.
Yep.
So,
He's a good dude.
I'm going to get my ass.
Yeah, dude. It was nice to see you. Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Stay safe. Well, I love meeting people. I actually grew up with a chick that came up and asked me whatever. I don't even know who her kids are, but I can go through and do it after, which I don't have a problem with. I don't really. Why wouldn't I? I mean, I could have said no and just done a dick, but for what? There's no real purpose to that. But yeah, so that's the Boombox Parade 2025, Willillamanic, Connecticut, and this is what it was actually pretty big this year, so that was cool. Um, see what goes on the rest of the day. We'll stay out here for a little bit, and we'll see what goes on. If anything pops up, I'll come back on, but I'm not going to keep everybody here for nothing. Thank you guys, even the crybabies. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.